Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin. Thanks for taking the time to hang out here with us and talk coins. I'm excited for this interview, but first, take time to go ahead and like and comment and share videos. Let's continue to build a very robust and friendly and accurate numismatic community. This interview is with Ian Russell, who is most well known for his work in building a company called Great Collections. Ian also decided to go ahead and he's not busy enough, start a new online social media platform dedicated mostly to coins, but it'll be for other it'll be for other collectibles as well. And I'm kind of excited about this because here's a guy who has basically over the last 12 years built two companies basically because he wanted something the way he wanted it. There was nothing in the marketplace that satisfied what he thought should be, so he went ahead and made it. So social media platforms come and go. This is called MyCollect.com, and you can take a look at the website and see what's there. Think of it a little bit as like an Instagram type of interaction for some of you who are on Instagram. And if I had any other social media acumen, I'd tell you all the other things that it's like. You also have the ability to build a collection so it has an inventory system to it as well. And it's kind of fun stuff. So here is my interview with Ian Russell of MyCollect.com. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And I'm excited for your MyCollect. This is fascinating. I love the fact that you kept it under wraps.
It was tough. I mean, I only told my company on Friday afternoon, and they were wondering why for the last year I've had all these closed door meetings and things. And
they all think they're getting fired?
No, I don't think that. They knew I'm interested in other things. And but finally Friday afternoon, I gave them the demo and said, okay, this is what I've been working on. And we had a separate team working on it for the most part. We had one person overlapped. Do you know Todd Pollock?
So Todd and I don't know each other, but he used to work with Rick Snow,
yep,
who lives in Tucson on the Indian Head Scent book. Am I correct?
No, he did. I think he did images for Rick. I could be wrong.
Todd Pollock. So either he helped with that, or he helped with Civil War tokens with another guy that I know.
I don't know about he mostly did images, and he collects. He's well known at coin shows, but he's been working on it in secret for us as well. He joined us a year ago for that project, but he wasn't telling anyone why he's not at shows, and he just said, I'm working on a project, and but he was working on.
So where do you know Todd? How do you find a guy like Todd and bring him in? Like,
so Todd, I met. So actually, I didn't. He helped us at Great Collections. Before we launched Great Collections, I remember walking up to him at Long Beach Coin Show saying, hey, Todd, we need your help on images. We're trying to make our imaging, we want people to be able to trust the image. We don't want to enhance anything. And I remember going up to him saying, well, we're 6 months away from launch. Can you come down and train us? And he was great. He trained Raylene on the imaging. We changed it, and he knew we were changing it because it's not about glamour shots or anything like that. But he was instrumental early on, and we've obviously kept in touch. And a year ago, I knew he was right for this project. And I said, hey, you got to keep this secret. Like, this is not going to leak. I just need you.
The real secret.
Yeah. This is not, and it's a long-term secret. I said, I don't want this coming out until we're absolutely ready. And we showed, before we launched yesterday, I had shown 12 people the website. I did 12 demos in the last 9 days, and that was it. And I couldn't even, the reason why we don't have the apps launched, Apple required reviewing our website, and I couldn't set it live. I couldn't give access to Apple until 2 days ago. And so they're reviewing the application that we put in, but that'll be launching next week. But we went a little overboard, and but I'm happy, and it's great feedback. We have, I think, 200 people registered last night, and I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm excited about it. I very excited about it. It's
What's the feature that you're most excited about?
It's the interactions.
Okay.
It's collectors are used to or have become more accustomed to interacting and socializing with one another. You
Yeah.
see it, these younger people at coin shows, they're very close friends. And I don't think there's anything in the marketplace right now that combines the social aspects with the set collecting, inventory management, and of course Facebook and Instagram.
Mm.
They're the huge social companies, but frankly, they're more annoying to me as a
Oh
coin
yeah.
collector. I get to see things 2 or 3 days later when they decide to serve that to me, even if I'm following or friends with somebody, or part of a group. Some things I don't see for days later, which for my collect, I can't imagine ever having an algorithm like that. If you follow great collections, or if I follow your videos on MyCollect, I get to see everything you post in real time. That's the deal. That's how it's going to work.
So, and this has been a frustration for me. Is a lot of people. So our demographics cut. Like I'd have to show you a picture of the demographics, but it's like different age quadrants. It's like 20%, 20%, 20%, 20. It's really interesting to look at. And but for a lot of people, they don't understand how YouTube works. So they'll subscribe to the channel, but if they start watching a couple videos about, puppies, YouTube for the next infinity will show them puppy videos
Right.
instead of my
Right.
videos,
Yep.
even if they're subscribed. And they might not put a video in front of their face unless the video has already got like a little bit higher number of views than normal in a short window of time, and then they'll like start to promote it more. That frustrates me to no end. So I have all kinds of people who we launch videos daily, and I got all kinds of people like, I love your stuff, and they come by, and then they'll be like, I find out after talking to them they're watching a couple videos a month because they don't even realize that I have videos going up.
You have so many. So that's at MyCollect. That's not going to happen. If they follow you on MyCollect, they will see everything you post in real time.
Yeah.
And I can't ever see a reason why we would change that, even as we grow. This is all about collectors, and this whole delaying things for a day or two is just, or not at all. Like the day or two is the best case scenario, right? In
Yeah.
many cases, you don't get to see it at all. So
So the function is for my collect is going to be similar to Instagram. Now Instagram I know pushes things also, but for the most part, if I post something on Instagram, if someone is on Instagram, they'll see it if it doesn't get buried in the feed because they subscribe to 20,000 people, right? But
so the other advantage is this is all about collectibles. I as much as I like my friends that are posting photos of their kids on the beach in Australia or whatever, I want a place to go to that's all about collectibles.
yeah,
And it's primarily, I mean, it's about coins right now, but we're going to be adding other collectibles.
yeah.
It's not about political things. It's not about anything off topic. It's all about collectibles, and that's what MyCollect's about. And so, and there's chat features. There's um, we're adding want list features, which you might find very useful. The set, it's very visually attractive and very easy to use, so you can add coins so easily. And it's yeah, so far so good. The feedback's been very positive so far, but it's still early, and even though we've been working on this for a year, we're probably only live with about 30% of the functions that we have planned, and I'm sure there'll be more that we add as well. But we have a great team working on it, and it's yeah, we enjoy it. I'm thoroughly enjoying the whole process. I've not had this fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun when we first started Great Collections with Raylene and I really working on it ourselves. We were doing every aspect of it when we first launched. With MyCollect, it's a little bit different. That all the interactions, and it's just it's been fun building it, and now fun that people are using it.
You guys don't have kids, do you?
No, this is kind of our kids, right? Great
No,
collections of MyCollect,
no,
and
no.
we have
One of
dogs though. We have
I didn't
dogs.
want to say this is one of the reasons why you have more time than me, but
Yeah, no, it probably is, and because I can't imagine if I had a kid, there's no way we could be doing this. We're working really
yeah.
long hours, but we do it because we love it. It's not because we have to do it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing this. Like, no, it's not money motivated or anything like that.
Right. The kids question had a lot more not just to do with how much time you have, but also understanding that the social media habits.
Yep.
Because obviously you're launching a social media site. So I was wondering what was your beta? Who were your targets? Like,
I hate to say it, it was me.
okay,
I would see
that's
things
good.
on there as a coin person, that because I'm a member of coin groups and I follow companies on there, and I was not seeing things in real time. So that was the first aspect that I really hated. The second aspect was, I think, I wanted I wanted set collecting software that could handle all grading services, and also wanted to add paper money, and I collect paper money, so I wanted a set registry for Australian paper money, because that's what I have. And I want to be able to show it off. Some of the notes I'm pretty proud of. So that's what kind of motivated it all. And I'm not alone. I mean, most things that I do, just like with great collections, I'm not out there wanting something really crazy. I want to be able to see, if I follow a company, if I follow you, I want to be able to see everything you post in real time. And I think everyone else kind of wants that too.
So for inventorying coins, so or paper money or anything else. So basically, if someone's using MyCollect and not familiar with it, they upload. You can easily upload a coin that you own into like a database, like a registry set, like what
Yeah,
pieces.
you can make everything private. You can make it friends only, or you can make it public.
Okay.
And obviously, if it's private, it's just you that can see it.
Yeah.
And you can make sets. Again, you can make public sets, private sets, but you can't add a private coin to a public set. So everything that you do on MyCollect, you control the privacy function or feature, including posts and what you want people to see. And that's also another very big aspect of it. Plus, we're combining everything together. So we're combining. If you're looking at somebody's set, you look at Elite's Saint set that we were very involved in putting together. Uh, you can like his 1933 Saint. You can make comments about it. You can share it with friends if it's the world's most valuable coin, and it's much more interactive than anything that's out there now for collecting sets. And I think it works for all industries. Some industries have, some other collectibles have some kind of set collecting software, but some don't have anything. And we think we want to do all collect. I mean, you name the collectible, we want to do it. I don't want to say Foster's beer cans as a collectible, but I can say Coca-Cola cans and
I've got
bottles probably will
I've
be on there.
yeah, no, I've got people who collect all kinds of stuff. So will the platform have trading built in, like peer
So
to peer?
yeah, there's it's initially in groups. There's like a buy, sell, and trade group, and you can make groups for any topic. You can make one for Arizona if you wanted to, or
Arizona banknotes. Yeah, we both
yeah, for anything. There's
yeah.
somebody made a national banknote group yesterday, I believe, and you can. So you can do transactions through there, and there's no fee. We're not charging for this. We may charge something for a verified account eventually or something, but even that maybe not. It's not going to really move the needle. But there's other things we can do to make trading easier potentially, but it's not really the number one goal. The number one goal is all about the interacting and and creating sets and managing inventory. We want to make the managing of your coins and paper money seamless. We launched it fairly basic. I mean, you can export things, you can keep a lot of records, but we have a lot of other plans there can improve that.
This is strictly for certified material, correct?
So right now, yes, right now it is, but in the next week or two, we'll be adding features for raw and OGP and off-brand holders and things like that. So it's for everything. We're not limiting to certified, but you're probably not going to be able to add a off-holder coin to a showcase set or something like that. But we will be allowing, for inventory tracking. That's the other thing. Like, we want everything to be able to add. I want that too. I have some raw uncertified notes. I mean, I will get them certified at some point, but I want to be able to add those now just because I want to keep track of them. It's just easier that way.
Does MyCollect have a pricing indicator built into it?
It will do. And so we're building, it's called the MyCollect catalog. That's going to have a lot of extra data about every coin and every note. We're also adding a rarity feature, a rarity rating for every coin. You know, as a coin, for coin shops, and anyone in dealing in coins, you know of rarity ratings for patterns and maybe Overton numbers, things like that. We're going to be adding rarity ratings for every coin, and our criteria is going to be a little bit different. But like, look at a modern coin. Look at a 95W Silver Eagle. That's a key date, and it's much rarer than other proof Silver Eagles. So that should have a rarity rating according to its rarity. And so we're hoping that's going to really expand the market, because there's going to be people that are collecting all of the R9s and all of the R10s and things like that. And so that's one of the features that we'll be adding soon this year for sure.
Well, you know, the nice thing about anything with technology, it's once you build something out, you can continue to add to it or change it or modify it as.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's going to be things that we change as we go. But it's really all built on collectors and making it easier for collectors and expanding the market. Like, that's my goal with all of this, is to expand. There's so many collectors out there that maybe collect other things that would collect coins if they knew more about it or knew how to do it. And this, I hope, will help them with that.
Nothing makes me happier than when I'm at a coin show and I got a guy that comes up to me and says, "Hey, I was a silver stacker and now I'm buying ancient coins because I watch your videos."
And it happens a lot. I mean, but
Yes.
it needs more, and it needs all of us to kind of give back. And with these features, we also added a feature called Theft Check, and Theft Check is the only database that's searchable. It's free. It's supported by Doug Davis, who does a great job for our industry. And finally, there's a database for. I've wanted this for years, and I was told 5 years ago someone was going to do it, and they never did. And
so you did.
So when we were building this, I wanted to do it, and at the time I only had Great Collections, and I didn't want to make it branded on Great Collections. I wanted it to be independent. And so when we were building MyCollect, it's like, okay, let's make this the feature of MyCollect, and I hope everyone enjoys it. And I think we have 2 or 3 years of Doug Davis information there right now, and we'll end up adding another 6 or 8 years in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. When I had asked you about your favorite feature, the theft part was what came to my mind immediately, because I just thought this is something that is so overdue.
It should be. We should have had this for years, right?
Needed. The fact that that's not a standalone thing that everyone has access to, and I think that's a real service.
Yeah, and so I don't think of it like it's almost a standalone thing. Like, we have a separate press release coming out about Theft Check and things, because it is I mean, the 11 or 12 people I showed this whole site to in the last 9 days, most of them were like blown away by Theft Check and think that it should be like release it in 6 months or 3 months so it doesn't get hidden, or like it's its own standalone event. And we're doing it at the same time, but it's much needed. It's free, and it's I'm glad that we're able to give that to everyone. And Doug Davis has been supportive of it, and he's going to include his reports in all the updates in real time. And coin shops will use it. Coin collectors will use it. we're offering APIs for dealers' websites, so they can have a little theft check with a green check mark badge that checks every 24 hours. I'm hoping eBay will embrace it, but we'll see. We'll see there. And
No promises.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I am excited about that too. I kind of think it's a different thing, even though it's all part of MyCollect.
Yeah. Well, getting back to the overall industry and market, and how when you create either a new app or a YouTube station, how you can really bolster the entire hobby with what you do. I still have this weird belief that the coin market can be as accepted as HGTV. Like, I mean, what Chip and Joanna Gaines did for Waco, Texas, I think we can all do for coin collecting. Like, I think that's a real thing. And I think there's so many good people in this industry who work hard, who love the hobby. And I think the more that we can do modern things, if you will, the more we'll get a higher level of engagement. And
Yeah,
people
look at how many people engage with you, right? That
yeah,
you're getting word out there that 20 years ago this wasn't possible,
right.
that you wouldn't have this reach, and we feel the same way with what we're doing with MyCollect, that we can get word out about collectibles and coins much better than we could have 20 years ago, and we just have to do it. And I'm so glad to see people like you, and there's others online that are getting word out to multiples of what was traditionally possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's crazy because I look up and I'm like, your videos get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views a day. And it's like, I think about like the old Coin World magazine and Numismatic News. And I just think, how many people are really actually engaged in how many people used to be engaged in that? And then, but this is where the people are now.
Yep,
And
it's changed. Yeah, it's changed a lot.
it's hard for me to wrap my head around sometimes.
Yeah, and the multiples of people, and that's one of our motivations with MyCollect, is just the scale that it could be with the number of collectibles, number of collectors and collectibles together in one place. That's what motivates us.
So mycollect.com, and you just sign up for a
Yeah,
username
it's free. It's
and you're
free to
there.
sign up, and it's instant. You can follow. You can see some of the most amazing collections that are being added right now. Say the Elite Saints. That was the first collection added, which is the best Saint collection ever formed. And you'll find it very intuitive. I hope. That's the feedback
I
so
will
far.
be your beta tester.
Yeah,
So if you
good. Let
find
me
someone
know.
who
Let
is
me know.
not tech savvy and yet is in the tech world, that's this guy.
Okay, so you got to let me know. Send me a note
Um,
of how
I
it goes.
will. I'm gonna sign up, and I'll let you know, and I'll do a review also of it separate.
Great. That'll
So,
be great. Yeah, and if
and
you
in the
want any
meantime,
other information, just let me know.
oh yeah, yeah. In the meantime, we don't have to do a second interview because this was gold. This is
You
just
can
talk.
now, yeah,
It's all we'll just
right
we'll
now,
just
whatever.
cut this part down. It'll be its own standalone thing, and I'm excited for you about this project, and um, I see the need for it on multiple levels, and so
Great,
it's good. Good. Best of luck.
great. Thank you very much, and
Uh,
yeah, have a good day.
all right, Ian. Take
Cheers.
care.
Good.